Gun.
Scarf.
Oh, no, that's not One Piece.
Right.
That's BK.
Welcome back to Uneven Buddies, the show where Steven tends to order food on camera.
We're back to the Uneven Buddies. I guess we'll ramble about something other than...
I mean, okay, we ramble about our, social classes.
No, they're closed. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Let's go back to movies because I didn't get to talk about Top Gun last time.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm lying. I'm pretty sure I talked most about it.
Yeah, you talked about it.
Yeah, there's really no more to talk about outside of like spoilers, which I kind of don't want to give because
They did get a digital video on demand release date of the 23rd. You'll be able to buy it on demand.
nice. But there is one thing I'd like to bring up.
Dragon Ball is sweet.
Dragon Ball Super Heroes this week. Apparently, the best-selling, the highest-rated movie, like
Highest grossing movie of the weekend.
yeah, that's amazing.
It's not the first time it happened, though. The last time that happened was Demon Slayer.
Yeah, but like, I'm gonna be honest here. I didn't expect people to like go out and watch a movie starring Gohan.
Well,
The joke here is I'm actually going out to watch it myself.
yeah.
But anyways, speaking of unlikely miracles for the anime industry, did you watch any movies recently?
No. I have not.
Well, I did, and by that I mean I rewatched South Park. Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Oh. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I rented the movie theater to watch that. That was an experience. It was a nightmare to set up, I will say. Well, surprisingly, they had no issue with me playing the movie.
It is a theatrical movie.
I thought they were going to be like, are you sure about that? But I insisted. But no, they were supportive overall. But, dude, getting it set up was a fucking nightmare.
All I could think about that movie is like, man,
It's relevant.
this is really out of date with the continuity.
It was made, it came out during season 3, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, this really does feel like early season South Park because there's a lot of early installment weirdness here.
Yeah.
Like the whole Brian Boitano thing.
Yeah.
Like that was something that like had been a thing from like even like the fucking short pilots, you know, like
Yeah.
the
Spirit
Jesus
of Christmas.
Yeah, like and all that.
Yeah.
But man, they stopped doing that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because like I completely forgot about it.
And also everyone's voices is kind of different.
Oh yeah, no. Especially the women
Yeah.
of like the show because Mary Kay Bergman voiced them back then.
Yeah.
And then she committed suicide. May she rest in peace.
That was 5 months after the movie came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you can kind of tell, especially when you listen to like Wendy, because Wendy's still like a very prominent character, and like so is like Stan's mom.
Yeah.
And in both cases, they sound more high pitched.
Yeah.
Like the current voice actress for Kyle's mom is
Mona Marshall.
yeah. Like I was gonna say, she actually does a fairly good impersonation of Mary Kay Bergman's. Because like I struggle to hear much difference outside of what like I probably would have assumed to be my quality had it not been like for me already knowing about the whole like change in voice actress stuff.
Yeah. But yeah.
Meanwhile,
Season 2 and 3 of the show are worked on back-to-back with the movie. A process which the producers described as hell.
Meanwhile, this movie goes out of its way to treat like it's a huge big deal that like the kids swore with the F word.
Yeah.
Which, notable, they did that back in season 1 too.
It was censored. No, it was bleeped. Though this was the first time that anything from South Park has ever been heard not bleeped.
That's fair.
Hence the Uncut title, which is also a reference to something else.
Oh yeah. But more importantly about that is how much prominence they give to Kenny's death. Because I do remember that in the case of this movie, it was treated with importance because throughout most of the early seasons, Kenny's death would be basically centered near the end of the episode, and wouldn't really be brought up unless it was plot important, that zombie one.
Yeah.
But outside of things like that, Kenny's death would be more like a running joke where it would happen at the very end of the episode just because it would.
Yeah, and then they got tired of it, and now they do it whenever they feel like it.
They got tired of it fucking back in season 5.
Yeah, that's when they killed him off permanently, replaced him in season 6, and he came back.
But the reason I say it's so notable is because they make such a big deal of it, downright to the whole going to hell and then being sent off to heaven thing.
And then he comes back the next week.
Yeah.
Because fun fact, the movie's theatrical release was actually in between 2 episodes. So on June 23rd, 1999, an episode called Tweet vs. Freight aired.
Ha!
Which a couple so many seasons later would be relevant. 16 seasons later.
So speaking of early installment weirdness with Tweak and Craig,
and
I'd also what led me to decide to watch this movie was the fact that I also decided out of boredom to start playing Stick of Truth again.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't touched that game in ages. I did have a recent conversation about how I'm really up in the next South Park game is just as good as the Stick of Truth and Crash and Butthole.
Yeah, especially since it's by a different company now.
Yeah. And that led to me deciding, I'm bored.
Coincidentally, THQ was the original publisher of Stick of Truth before they went bankrupt.
Yeah. So I was looking for a game to play. I was originally thinking maybe Final Fantasy, remake or something like that. But I decided, fuck it. Or maybe GTA. Fuck it. Let's play this. I haven't done this in a long time.
It's a good game.
Yeah, I love how early on there's a Facebook post by Craig's talking about a breakup with his girlfriend. And I'm
yeah,
ha, funny.
And then he became.
And I think the funniest part about that is the fact that the events of this game essentially happen
this was that came out after season 17, but before season 18.
Yeah,
and the Tweet Vs. Freight was season 19.
So essentially, it would only take a year or two for it to happen.
Yeah. So June 23rd, 1999, Tweet vs. Freight aired on cable television. June 30th, the movie came out in theaters. Made 60 million in opening weekend. Same day as
for the longest time, it was the highest grossing rated R animated film.
Yeah.
Only to be beaten now
by
by
which then got beaten out by Demon Slayer.
Thank God, Demon Slayer.
So that movie came out in theaters. It was still had competition from Star Wars Episode 1, which was a movie. And then the week after the movie came out, an episode called Sexual Harassment Panda aired, which they have said they have no memory of making.
I kind of remember it, but I don't really remember much about it.
It's often considered one of the weaker episodes. They were tired from working on the movie, so they even said they barely finished it on time.
This is giving me Avan Jogia was so drunk that he doesn't remember ever making a single episode of Victorious level of stuff thing.
They had to fight with the MPAA to even get an R rating because.
Oh yeah.
They submitted to it 6 times, and 5 out of 6 they gave it an NC-17.
I love some of the notes I know about like the MPAA fight.
Yeah.
First of all, if a movie has if the movie has like 400 or more swear words, it's automatically given an NC-17.
At the time, they since abandoned that.
Yeah, but like in response to that, the movie went out of its way to have 399 swear words.
136 uses the word fuck.
Yeah.
Was it 146? I don't know.
Along with that, things like every time they'd like listen to the complaints of the MPAA,
they just added something worse.
Yeah, they went out of their way to do something even worse.
Yeah, and then they just
which is kind of akin to what Adventure Time did.
Yeah.
In which they would go out of their way to like give something like horrible, and like they said no, and so they said, okay, how about as an alternative to that, we do this, which would have been like the idea they originally wanted in the first place.
Yeah.
But like more notable than all that is the fact that like the vast majority of the plot of the movie
is about that.
Yeah, it's quite literally about their whole fight with the MPAA.
Ironic about the movie that's attacking the MPAA had to fight with the MPAA to get what they want.
And I think the funniest part here is, you know how like there's this huge action scene like at the end, like at the climax, and the fact that like they have all of this stuff and they didn't get a single complaint about it from the MPAA.
To be fair, it's construction paper, so it's fine.
And like the funniest part is, like, remember the message of the movie, according to Kyle's mom.
Gratuitous violence is okay as long as
there's no naughty words.
That was said exactly at the 1 hour mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
By the way, a lot of those songs still hold up.
Blame Canada especially. Somehow still relevant to this day.
I still love La Resistance.
That's a good one. What was I gonna say?
Also, Kyle's mom's a bitch.
Yeah. Some of those songs were performed at the big concert they had.
Yeah. It's a shame that they basically never acknowledged the movie outside of like a few cameos.
They do. There were 2 original characters that were only in the movie, never again.
No, the mole made a cameo where he showed up on.
That's true.
On like a fucking talk show, weirdly enough.
That is true.
Which I guess implies that he
survived.
He's now alive.
Yeah.
Having been brought back by Kenny's wish.
Yeah. Kenny's wish was to go before the war. Yeah.
Which technically would have been started during the whole the Baldwin family murder thing.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, like, as someone who does not care at all for the Baldwins, that joke really did not land. Although it does land in one way. The fact that like the kids are all like worried about going to war, like Terrence and Phillip, and the only person who's at all like sad about the Baldwin thing was Garrison.
Yeah. How ironic.
Also, it was nice seeing Chef.
Oh yeah.
Since I haven't seen him in God knows how long.
Killed off in the first episode of season 10. Rest in peace.
Yeah, if only there were in Scientology.
But he had a stroke and died anyway.
Oh no! Like, so you know how
yeah, I know. Scientology quit on his behalf.
Yeah, assholes.
So as I mentioned, I rented out an entire movie theater to watch that movie on the big screen because it was something I really wanted to do.
You have it up for $1,200. Because you already gave them like $366.
$5. Oh, right. Right, I already gave. Okay, I get what you mean now. So I went. So like the movie theater I went to. It's a nice place, by the way. And the one I went to. So they had a thing on their website where if you like brought a Blu-ray player, like a whole ass Blu-ray player with a Blu-ray disc.
I hope you just straight up brought your like PS5.
No. Blu-ray I might next time because of experiences. Okay, just the Blu-ray player, and a Blu-ray or DVD disc, and you paid them $150. They would let you play. They would play that movie just for you to watch it, up to 40 or so other guests. However many the movie theater fit.
Nice.
Everyone was busy, so I went to alone. So I went there. I set it for like the Monday on August 2nd, and then I got a call from the movie theater like before, and they're like, "Hey, PG&E is gonna do like a planned power outage on that exact time. Maybe we can reschedule." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Does the next day at the same time work?" And they were like, "Okay, sure." So I got there. I brought a Blu-ray player from my living room, and I bought the movie on Blu-ray just for this. So I got it. I brought it there, and the theater was closed. And so I called them up, and I was like, "Hey, I'm here," and they let me in.
Yeah, at least they let you in.
Yeah. So I called them up, and so they let me in, and they're like, "Okay, let's get this situated." But then there was a problem. I forgot to bring the. I think I forgot to bring an HDMI cable to like put it up. Or,
oh my god.
No, wait, no, they had an HDMI cable. I forgot to bring an AC adapter to hook up the Blu-ray player. And I was like, okay. But I spent $150 for this. I wasn't about to give up that easily. So luckily, I called my dad, saying like, hey, I forgot the AC player.
The AC adapter.
AC adapter. AC player. And he was like, oh no, what are you gonna do now? And I was like, I don't know. But luckily, they had a backup AC adapter that they let me use. Because I think they were also like, he spent $150 on this. He's not gonna give up. We're not gonna give up that easily.
How did they feel when they realized what movie you were playing?
No, they didn't really care actually. They asked, what movie are you gonna watch? And I told them what it was, and they were like, oh, okay, that's cool.
I was hoping that they joined you or something like that.
I think they might have watched from like the higher up projector. And so that happened, but then another issue arose. They couldn't get the Blu-ray player to work with the HDMI cable.
My god.
It wouldn't display on the screen. And I was like, shit. And so they're like, okay, we're screwed, maybe. So they decided to use a backup Blu-ray player they had. There was a whole lot of back and forth between me and the theater employees and my dad. And by the time I went, and then by the time they got it to work on the screen, I gave them the disc. Well, I gave them the movie disc when they inserted it. They got to the main menu, and then all of a sudden there was a pink filter on the screen. So they had to take care of that. Like the entire screen had a pink tint over it. And then finally, I'm dead. Finally, when they took care of that, I was able to sit back and enjoy the movie. After like 30 minutes of rambling. So yeah, that was
a thing.
And on top of that, I ordered regular M&Ms as part of the candy. They gave me peanut M&Ms, and I had to tell them regular. But yeah, overall it went well. The people there were very cooperative and supportive.
Probably because they realized you would shank them if you didn't. If like they fucking said, "Oh well, too bad, no refund."
Yeah, I guess they were that scared. God knows how they would have felt if my dad showed up. And then shortly after, shortly after, like, I did that thing, they stopped doing, like, pick out a time to rent out the theater thing. Now you have to, like, email them and make an appointment. And I'm wondering if I had something to do with that.
You might have.
But next time I'll probably bring, like, my, something that one of my game systems that can play Blu-rays. Like, maybe the PS4, because I never use it nowadays. I still have my PS4, it's just sitting in one of those cool boxes. I actually did see pretty recently, and by very recently I mean last month. You awake?
Yeah?
Sometime last month, there was a movie theater in, somewhere in Southern California, that was playing the movie, and it was a sing-along. Unfortunately, it was 7 hours away, so I could not attend.
Yeah.
I would have loved to show up and scream my guts out. And I posted that, and then I decided, I'll post this experience. I took a bunch of pictures during the, while I was watching the movie. Like, because I didn't think they'd care, I was the only one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I posted them all to Reddit, and I got, like, a whole bunch of upvotes.
Nice.
This is what the theater looked like. Like the room. Yeah, that was my Blu-ray player.
Nice.
That was a screen. And there's me after. And there's after I got to work. Finally. Sergeant Mario. I don't think that's... The game has been saved. Oh, we have enough stars to, advance the story now. Anything else happening in the news recently? Oh, we could talk about, how Warner Bros. Is kind of shooting itself in the foot these days.
Okay.
Okay. So, if you don't know, Warner Bros. Recently merged with a company called Discovery. Formed Warner Bros. Discovery. Very original name, I know. And both of them have their own streaming service. Warner Bros. Has HBO Max, and Discovery has Discovery Plus. And they have stated that, they're going to merge the two of them into a single streaming service in the future.
In reality, they're gutting HBO Max like a fish, and just straight up tossing everything to the side. Because Discovery doesn't give a fuck. You know, it's probably a bad idea to have the CEO of Discovery be the one to take over.
Yeah, I think if the backlash is that is going to be that strong, they'll fight. He's going to be forced to resign or something.
These fucking corporate types don't give a shit, but I do, and I'm gonna say fuck that guy and fuck everything he stands for.
Yeah, literally. Some HBO Max exclusive shows have even been taken off HBO Max, which okay,
Close enough,
which is a good show.
Infinity Train's gone. Fucking OKKO's gone.
Damn it. All the there was a joke.
Victor and Valentino are gone. Oh, and oh yeah, not only are they going to be like gone, but it's like heavily speculated that they're going to be a tax write-off, just like the Batwoman movie that they canceled. I mean, Batgirl movie.
Batgirl.
And all that stuff is leading to a Megas XLR like type thing, in which they write something off as a tax failure and like write it off, and through that, just like get rid of it permanently from ever being able to like be looked at.
I think the Batgirl movie is going to be leaked online from someone internally.
I hope so. I don't care for the movie, but like automatically, that shit was basically finished. It doesn't deserve to be put into fucking hell.
Yeah.
Just because these motherfuckers like decided that they wanted money. Oh, and to make matters worse, you want to know what's to go along with that?
What?
Because some of these shows, like Close Enough, are going to be delisted and gone.
They
And
already have been.
yeah. That means that like
The only way to watch them is through piracy.
which isn't a bad thing if you're me,
Yeah.
because I have always lived by the code of piracy, and by that I mean fucking the exact same code that apparently Alex Hirsch decided to say. It's like, hey, this is important, and like watch them while you can, and after they're gone, well, your heart fiddle-dee-dee. Literally showing a photo of like the "Do What You Want Because the Pirates Free You Are Pirates" song from Lazy Town.
Yeah.
Because that's been straight up the internet's theme for piracy for ages now.
I think Warner Brothers actually owns that IP, funnily enough.
No, I don't think so. But I do know that the channel was on when it first showed up here in the West, because it was Scandinavian, I think. Was Nickelodeon.
I'm gonna Google. I think rights got transferred around. Who owns Lazy?
It was also when I looked into it, because like no, I don't remember like which channel did I watch that show on. Then I realized this came out in 2004. Oh God, this was a part of my childhood.
Yeah, it's owned by Turner Broadcasting, which is owned by Warner Brothers.
Damn.
So yeah, they bought it out. So, yeah. Kind of ironic. What's next? Disney buying out Warner Brothers? No, antitrust won't allow it. Warner Brothers will buy out Paramount. Probably. Make them a smart company. If there's any two big Hollywood studio mergers I could see, then it would be those two. Yeah. There was a joke. I remember the thing got so out of control that the creator of Uncle Grandpa went on Twitter and posted this. I know y'all can't see it, but it's a picture of Uncle Grandpa pointed to his. And apparently, one episode of Uncle Grandpa survived the Great Purge. It's not even the Steven Universe crossover, because that counts as a Steven Universe episode. Which just proves he is the most powerful character in all of fiction. Get him in multiverses. The Multiverses team did say they are not affected by the Warner Bros. Discovery merger. Which I'm hoping is the case. You ordering food? Or... Steven? You ordering food?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck royal sauce is.
Let's see. Going down.
The reason is because Burger King apparently got rid of the King because of the fact that it was too labor intensive to like feasibly make.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame them for, because if that's true, then yeah, get rid of it. It's like you're a fast food restaurant. You're not meant to be taking too long.
Yeah. It's called fast food. Yeah.
But like the thing is, that means that this is a new menu item, and I don't know how like it is. And I see this royal sauce, and it's like I have no idea what it's meant to be.
Maybe it's a new kind of sauce.
The worst thing is I can't even ask to add mayonnaise. Fuckers.
Yeah, good. You eat mayonnaise? You eat burgers with mayonnaise?
Yes.
You're a psychopath.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I'm not gonna question that
I'm not exactly. I haven't exactly been hiding it, my friend.
actually. I know. I mean, we both are kind of sadistic, so one maybe more than the other. Anyway. I sure do hope this merger doesn't affect multiverses, because that game has a lot of fucking potential, and that game is really fucking good.
Maybe I should go with this barbecue one.
You ordered from Burger King?
Yeah. Actually, nah. Caramelized onions is so hard to fucking get rid of because these motherfuckers never listen to me when I say that. So no, like just in case they fuck my order, I don't have to worry about trying to get rid of caramelized onions. Anyways, yeah, I'm getting BK.
Alright.
Are you gonna want anything or not?
Well, that's nuggets, or tenders, whatever they have.
They have nuggets.
Nuggets it is. And fries.
They have chicken fries, but I'm not about to, like, get you chicken fries.
Then normal fries. French fries.
Apparently you can get 16-piece nuggets for $3.39.
That's a good, I'll take that.
They do require you to take a sauce though.
Like on the side or?
You need to choose at least 4 what sauces?
Get it all barbecue sauce. If that's an option now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh hey, new world. Second to last world. We're almost at the halfway point. Maybe I could, like, progress more in here so we can...
So, you said you want French fries?
Yes.
Medium or large?
A large. See you next episode. New World, woo.
Woo!
I'll do a bit of progression in this and we'll switch to Kingdom Hearts in 20 minutes or so.